Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features and all creatures and all creatures, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. 'Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
But it's such a preposterous title.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is most certainly and undoubtedly, without question, the most ludicrous title of a horror film ever conceived in all annals of cinematic history.
Your audience, who you are presently ignoring, will not think this at all.
Welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent Van Dahl. The tasty crumpet at my left-hand side would be the dainty and disastrously dangerous Darlene Tangela. And the bickering butler on the other side, who believes he has a better understanding of American nicknames, monikers, and sobriquets than I happen to have, would be my otherwise polite and unopinionated houseman, Mr. Livingston. And have we a fantastically incredible and magically delicious program in store for you. But first, the movie. As you might have gathered from the outset, I am not at all impressed with the title of tonight's film, which is Moon of the Wolf. My esteemed steward seems to think it is merely a descriptive title for the lunar event that could possibly trigger the curse that invokes the lycanthropial transformation of a man into a werewolf. I, on the other hand, believe that it is a capricious description of an obscene act of a werewolf exhibiting his shaggy bare bottom towards an unsuspecting audience as a taunting sign of ridicule and disrespect.
I think after 6 years of presenting horror films, you're beginning to go a wee bit mad.
Oh, good point. Tangela says that my concern is completely warranted and that we are always being mooned by the creature from the Black Lagoon because that miserable beast never wears any trousers.
This, dear viewer, would be an opportune moment to switch over to another station.
Enough with the name. Tonight's film from 1972 stars David Jensen, Jeffrey Lewis, Bradford Dillman, and a handful of other talented thespians from the 7th decade of the 20th century. It takes place in Louisiana and revolves around a sheriff attempting to ascertain why so many people are being mauled to death in a small bayou town. Despite the obscene gesture that encompasses the title of this fine film, we think you'll most absolutely enjoy it tonight. And joining us for this fanciful film will be our old friend, magician Ken Garr. He'll tell us about his recent stints with Cirque de Boheme, reveal how some of the greatest illusions in his industry are accomplished, and he'll also perform a few fantastic tricks of his own. So don't go away, for it shall be another night of mystical werewolf fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Micromat, making products that keep your Macintosh running at its best.
And welcome to the magical world of Creature Features. It is Magic Night, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
No, it's going to be a magical night because we've got Ken Garr here. Those of you who saw the prior episode appearance,
Yes.
you blew some minds.
I did. Had some fun, too.
No, that's his job title, blower of minds, right?
Yep.
It's better than being blower of glass.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a dangerous job.
Thought you were going somewhere else with that, but I'm glad you said it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you do tricks?
I do.
No, but it's magic. You have to say I do
effects.
magic.
I do magical effects.
Why do you call it effects?
I don't know. It sounds fancier.
That
and
just
I get to
basically
raise
says
my
I-
nose just that much higher.
No. It basically says I do no magic.
Well, that's true.
You should say I'm a magician. I'm like a wizard. I'm like that bloke in Harry Potter.
True.
Right.
Yep.
Except you don't have the beard.
I had that for a while.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it went away with a lot of other things, but yeah.
No. I think you would look fine with a long white beard and the pointy hat with the stars on it.
I have a pointy hat at home.
Does it have stars on
I
it?
keep it at home, but yeah. In the future.
Right. All right, so tonight we're going to watch Moon of the Wolf, 1972. Now, you did see this film before.
I just recently saw it, and I saw it about 10 years ago before,
Okay.
so I've seen it a couple of times.
So was it better the second time?
Yeah, because I knew what to expect, so I think it was. I enjoyed the cast more than anything.
Well, I've watched pieces of this film, and it looks like a well-filmed film.
It was. I think, a TV movie. I think made for TV event.
Was it?
Initially, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to ascertain that because it looks too good
Yeah,
to
it's
be.
very. Yeah, it's quality. It's a quality.
No,
piece.
and like you said, it's got some good cast. It's got Jeffrey Lewis, who I
Yeah.
love. He's hilarious.
Yeah, David Jansen's in it.
David
too,
Jansen,
the original
right.
Fugitive.
Right. And then the other bloke who plays the rich guy, I forget his name.
Bradford Dillman.
Bradford Dillman. He's good.
Yeah.
He makes a good stuck-up guy.
Yeah, I think maybe he was.
Maybe,
It
you
just
think that's
plugged
how-
him-
but that would not be a testimony to his acting.
No,
Right?
that's true.
Because I think he was a nice guy
Yeah.
and that he could do that. And that made him a fine actor. An excellent thespian. All right, so trip up was all right?
Yeah,
Everything was
it was
good?
a beautiful drive, yeah,
Right,
beautiful drive.
right. No trouble coming up the hill?
Nope.
No. Well, we've been hearing from people that there's rattlesnakes on the road.
I didn't see any this time, thank
Well,
goodness.
the heat brings them
the
out.
heat, yeah.
No, the heat brings out the rattlesnakes and the mice.
Well,
and
good
the
combo.
rats.
Oh.
But I've seen them up close, and they're not that bad.
Well, the snakes or the rats?
The rattlesnakes.
The
No.
rattlesnakes. Well, they're
So,
pretty.
Well, what it is they have no interest in us people. They want to eat mice. So as long as you don't slap them
Right.
or
I have
do
no
anything like that,
intention.
they have no reason to sting you with their teeth. Right. So you've been busy. We're going to hear all about what you've been doing.
Okay.
We're going to see some of your tricks.
Yes.
And that's it.
I mean,
Let's
some of my magic.
meet your magic. Yes.
That's right.
But first, let's get to this movie, because if we don't start it, then we'll start losing viewers. Right. All right, so off we go. Moon of the Wolf. It's a fun film. Don't go away. See you soon. I should get a haircut like yours.
Yeah.
No, it's you know how much time I have to spend on this?
I used to have long hair.
Did you? I bet you look good with long hair.
I did.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back to the show. We are watching Moon of the Wolf with magician Ken Garr. And quickly on this film. So, in the bayou, if you find a dead woman who is eaten by dogs, don't you think there'd be a bit more blood?
Well, yeah, especially after some kind of animal attack.
Exactly. No, that was the cleanest corpse I've ever seen. I mean,
They're very neat in the bayou.
right.
They keep things very neat.
No,
there.
and her dress was perfectly ironed and everything. What a way to die. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully we're going to find out who or what can take credit for that. But let's talk about magic.
Sure.
So you've been doing magic for how long?
Oh, 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to do anything I like for 40 years, let alone work.
It's the only thing in my life that's lasted that long.
But you must enjoy it.
I do. I love it.
You do, 40
Yeah.
years. So you started when you were like 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. All right. What do you got for me?
Well,
Coins.
they say to start with a trick with money to get people's attention.
I like money.
Me too.
Money can make you rich.
But enough of it for sure.
Yes,
This is not enough to make you rich, though. This is
All
a British half crown and an
Right.
American cent.
I'm familiar
And
with these.
It's actually a very little game. It's a game that they would play.
Right.
In England, what they do is they take the half crown, place it in their pocket, and then you'd have to guess. So if I can find my pocket, they'd have to find and guess what's left in your hand. So
Right. I would say it's the small coin.
Well,
right?
actually, I forgot to tell you there'll be some cheating
my
involved.
goodness.
There's some cheating involved, so it uses a cent and a crown for this.
All right,
So
all right,
I'll do
all
it again. I'll do it
Okay.
again. So we take
That's all
the
right.
cent
All right,
and
the
we
cent
place
is
it
gone.
over in my pocket. So what would we have left?
You would have the Bitcoin.
No, we have the cent and the crown. I'm trying to teach you here. You got to watch this carefully. Okay, I'll do the crown for sure.
Do
this
it
time.
slow. Do it
I'll
slow.
Do it slow. There goes the crown.
Right. Here we go.
Now, it will be one or the other this time, I promise.
It's going to be the small one.
It's the cent.
Right.
But it's a French cent. See, it's a little French cent in case I get a little rough around the edges under the...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so they're a little French cent.
Right,
There we go.
right.
Yeah.
You know, you can start your own perfume company with that trick.
Yeah, I need to-
Do you think you could make it happen so it's a bigger bottle?
I need bigger hands probably
Bigger
for that,
hands?
but
No,
yeah,
that'd be
we
great.
can work on
That'd
that.
be great. My goodness.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to ask you how you did it, but how did you do it?
I don't know. I'll be selling these after the show if you're interested. So
No,
set up a little
I feel
table.
obliged to buy one just for the
Yeah,
performance.
yeah.
No, that's great. All right.
Isn't that
And if you do purchase one, does it come with a little red pad as
No,
well?
that's my little stage I carry around with me.
All
Just-
right.
it,
And there's
it's-
nothing underneath that,
No,
like a trap door
Well, if you want there
with
to
a
be
hole
there-
drilled through my table and a small person pushing up. No.
Oh, you
know,
found the
I-
secret.
I
No.
try to use science to figure out how these things work, and it doesn't always work that way. All right.
No trap
Well, what do you
doors.
say we get back to this magical film?
Yes.
All right.
I'm enjoying it.
All right, off we go back to Moon of the Wolf. See you soon. Welcome back to the show. Ken stepped away. You know, I think he went to get a top hat finally.
I think he went to disappear.
No, he did not disappear. He needed a top hat because he's a magician. They should have top hats, right?
What?
I read this in a manual somewhere.
It was an old one.
No, well, they say horror hosts should have top hats as well, and I don't subscribe to that notion. I think
Right.
you should wear a top hat.
Oh, please.
No, imagine how nice he'd look with a top hat. He'd be taller than he is. Then
Right.
people would not call you short all the time, would they?
Who calls me short?
No, some people behind your back. All right, well, we're going to do some mail because you send us mail, and if we don't read it, that would just be plain rude, would it not?
Yes.
Yes. Who's the first one? A tube.
It's a tube.
A tube
I
from
believe
whom?
it's artwork or something. I couldn't find a name
You
on it.
cannot blow the surprise for me. That's her job. All right, the name, I need my spectacles because without these, it's all blurry. Just like Mr. Livingston. Mr. Livingston's usually blurry to me. When people ask me to describe Mr. Livingston, I say he's blurry. You deal with this. All right, what do we got from Mitch O'Connell? Mitch O'Connell in Chicago, Illinois. And he goes, Dear Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and Tangella, hello, I'm a new fan of the show, which luckily gives me hundreds of past episodes to binge on. Well, don't binge too long on those because, you've got a life. You've got things you need to do, Mr. O'Connell. I really enjoy the laid-back hosting vibe, the super sharp prints, and the obscure selection of vintage theatrical and TV movies, most that I've never viewed before, and I thought I had seen everything. Just in case any of the guest rooms in your haunted manor need decorating, enclosed are a few screen prints of my art. Oh, look at this. He drew this. That's fantastic. Who is that? Something from outer space. Oh, Plan 9 from outer
Plan
space.
9.
Also drawing inspiration from the world of fun and cheesy horror. Thanks again for the spooky entertainment. Best, Mitch O'Connell. Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mitch. Oh, I love this one. It's pink.
Quite.
You don't see too many pink horror movie posters, and this is Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein. I didn't know they go to the movies as well. It probably makes sense for them to go to the films, right?
They have to have something to do.
No, they got to see what they're in. That one's upside down. The Omega Man. I remember that film. Did you ever see the Omega Man?
I did, actually.
Did you like it?
Charlton Heston, I believe.
Charlton Heston, right. I think he's naked in this photo, though. We have to be a bit careful. Thanks again, Mitch. All right, you got some more mail for me?
Yes, this is from Massachusetts, I believe.
Massachusetts. Oh, this is from Jamaica. Jamaica watches every week on YouTube. Did you know that? young man?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Who is Jamaica? Oh, Jamaica.
Jamaica Pitts. She watches us every week. Hello, Jamaica. And she lives on the East Coast, and she has to watch it like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch our program because it's a different time there from what I'm told.
Ah, the time zone.
All right, here we go from Jamaica. Dear Vincent, Tangela, Livingston, and Andrew. Hi, my name is Jamaica Natasha Pitts. How is everyone doing this fine day? We're doing fine. I hope you're all doing well. I'm a big fan of the show. You guys show great movies, and I do love it when you guys have guests on your show, like Grim Life Collective. They're fun. You know, they're going to come back in, I think, August, right? Is that what they said? They're coming back in August?
I believe it's correct. I'll have to check the calendar.
Grim Life Collective, who I also am a big fan of as well. I enjoy watching movies, especially horror. I'm a big fan of horror movies. My boyfriend Joey does not like horror, but I do. And I love him anyways. He likes movies too. Well, enjoy the rest of your year, and I will keep watching your movies. Take care. Your biggest fan, Jamaica Natasha Pitts. Peace, love, happiness to you, Vincent, Tangela, Livingston, and Andrew. Keep up the good work. And she enclosed a piece of art that says peace and love. No, peace, love, and happiness. And she drew, look, she makes her sons just like you do. That's how she draws them. All right, thanks you, Jamaica, and hope things are well on your side of the country. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. You know what they have in Portland?
I'm afraid to ask.
Ports. What else would they have? It's a land of ports.
I thought that would be Portugal.
Could be the wine. Could be port wine. I don't know. All right, this one's from Dave Monty Montgomery. And he goes, Dear Creature Features gang, my granddaughter Edie wanted to remind me that tonight is Creature Features night. Next up, get on the sponsor list. Thanks for the show. Okay, so first up, granddaughter Edie, your grandpapa is a wonderful man. So make sure you spend lots of time with him. And then get on the sponsor list. That would be wonderful. You know, we only do the show because people help us, right?
Indeed.
No, we don't have like a big network behind us. So, you know, any generosity you can send our way is always appreciated. And, yeah, Portland, Oregon. You know, we need to go up to Portland sometime.
We have fans there.
Oh, we definitely have one. No, we have two. Granddaughter Edie. She can show us all the good places to go. And so can Monty. Thanks for writing. That it?
That's it.
That is it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it to the address you see over here. Or if you'd like to send us a tube full of posters, send it to this address you see right here. We'll be back soon with Mr. Ken Garr. And first, we need to get back to the film, Moon of the Wolf. Don't go away. Welcome back to the spookiest show on television. You know, I should do that every time.
What, this? You mean like...
The hands and the spookiest show on television. We're not the spookiest show, though. No. I had a child ring me once and say, I like your show, but it's not as spooky as everyone says it is. You're not spooky at all. No, imagine that.
Wow.
Tell a man my age that I'm not spooky. Anyways, welcome back to the show. We are watching Moon of the Wolf if you're just joining us. And if you're just joining us, you're not watching it and you missed the beginning, but you're still okay because all the action in this film is at the end, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All the big action. So it's all a lot of talking right now. But speaking of talking,
yes,
the old man keeps referring to loup-garou.
Loup-garou, yes.
You know what that is?
Yeah, I do. Because it's werewolf or wolf man
in French,
or
is
French.
it? You know, I think it's
what's
the language they speak down there?
Cajun.
Cajun.
Yeah.
I think it's Cajun because you know I know lots of French people. I've been around French people all my life, and I've never heard one say, "Oh, look, there's a loup-garou." No, it's true. No, I know French very well, and it doesn't even make sense from a there's no were, and there's no wolf. That's not a wolf.
No.
There's another word for wolf. It's not grug. Anyways, it's possible it's a real thing, but I don't know. Don't take my word for it.
I saw it on Johnny Quest once.
Oh, you saw it on Johnny Quest?
Johnny Quest,
Oh, that settles it.
and it's like,
all right, then that's
where
a
I
real
learned it.
thing.
Yeah.
I thought they just made it up for this film. There's this thing we should look at called Google. Have you tried it?
I have.
No, it's you can get all kinds of answers to things.
I've answered
I asked it just this morning, why does my earlobe hurt? And it knew.
Wow.
No, it said stop
Scary.
pulling
No, that's
on it.
scary.
It said
That's
stop
spooky to
pulling on
me.
your earlobe, and I stopped, and the pain stopped. So, you have another trick.
Another money trick. I brought
Ken
lots
is a
of money.
magician, in case you don't know yet.
Hello.
Oh, it's a money trick.
It is. This is one of the first tricks I ever learned. Maybe you've seen it. I got off the back of a cornflakes box when I was a kid. Well, this first part's not that great.
All right.
The idea was you would fold a dollar bill up like this, and
Right.
then when you unfolded it, well, George Washington would be upside down. Not a great trick. It's interesting, but it's not a great trick. So I took it a step further.
Right.
Well, I'll see if I took it a step further or not. We'll give him a little fold here. All I do is I do an extra little twist like that, and when you squeeze it this way, see now that makes it a little better effect where we turn the bill inside out.
No, that's
Like that.
wrong.
It is wrong. It's actually illegal in many places. I'm supposed to. Here, you can check that up if you like. There's no tape or
Is this
anything.
worth $4? Or is
Yeah,
it
well, I
worth,
used to get gas with it, but yeah.
I don't understand. Would this be $4 or like
No, it's still
$1? It's still
yeah.
$1.
Yeah, most people won't even take that, but
No, this is incredible.
yeah, scary.
Do you have a printer of some kind? That
No,
allows you to
that's an
print-
actual real.
You know, because you make some actual money.
Well, we'll talk about that.
What I
later.
mean, make some actual
I
money.
don't want to broadcast that.
That's incredible. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
This man is like the U.S. Treasury, only different because his bills are weird.
Now, I should probably not leave it that way because I guess there's some laws and stuff, and you can't really leave
Right.
it that way. So if I
All
give
right.
it another squeeze, there we go, we'll bring it back. And so now we're back to normal
Oh
again.
my
so there we go.
goodness. Yeah.
Just leave it right there.
You know, that could be a new business for you. Money repair.
No,
A money repair man. Bring your broken money,
And I'll
which
fix it. That's right. We'll
that
fix it.
prior version was broken,
Yes, we do 10s, 20s, and 100s.
and you turn it back into to functional money. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, would this still go through like a vending machine?
Sure, surely
Oh,
it
would.
will.
Right. Now, what about the other one? Would it go through?
I've
a
never
vending machine?
tried, but I might try sometime. Yeah.
No, because you might get 4 cans of Pepsi instead of 1.
Now you've got me intrigued.
Right. All right, what do you say we get back to this film?
Excellent.
And when we come back, we're going to do another trick, maybe?
Yeah.
Talk about magic?
For sure.
All right, off we go back to Moon of the Wolf, 1972. It does get better. Stick around.
Hey, this is Carl from Woodstock, Georgia. Love your show. Watch it almost every night on YouTube. You guys are much better than the movies that you show, but I like them both because you guys are all on it. Thanks for making my nights fun. Bye.
I'm somewhat rather disappointed. They've killed off poor Jeffrey Lewis so early in the film.
One of the best actors in the movie.
He
actually.
was. I suppose that you needed the time to go help Clint Eastwood
that's
make
right.
his film.
He made a orangutan film.
No,
I think.
he's funny.
Yes.
Very funny man. You know, in this character, he's in this film. He's not really that funny.
No, he's not. But he does a great job.
He's a serious man, but
Yeah.
you know, even then, he's still kind of funny, right? He's just had that face,
That's
whereas
true.
he always looked like he was thinking of something funny to
He's
say,
up to something.
and he would bite his tongue before doing anything in this film. All right, so we've lost him, but you know, I don't recall any werewolves that were strong enough to tear a cage off a jail cell.
Yeah, I don't recall that either. This one's been working out.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what werewolfism gives you.
Gives you strength. Yeah,
Strength,
gives you
I suppose you need
superhuman.
strength. Yeah, but a regular wolf, I don't suppose it's that strong. I mean, maybe in the jaw so it could bite.
They're
but,
pretty fast and they run. But
It wouldn't punch you in the face. No, all right.
But
You got another trick.
I do. Cards this time.
Cards,
Cards
yeah.
are my favorite.
Card tricks are quite common in casinos.
True. Well, they don't want you to. think
No,
that.
they're always giving me bad ones.
Well, you don't walk up like this and go, "Hey, I'm ready to play." You know,
Right.
they never.
No,
go for that.
they would not appreciate that.
No, they don't.
All
Well,
right, so
would
tell
you
me
like
about
to-
this trick.
Well, I do lots of different kinds of card magic, but I thought I'd start with a traditional, like, here, just take one out. It's a free choice. And, well, no, you don't want to do that.
Oh.
No, that's too obvious.
That was peculiar. How you
yeah,
did
it was
that. Right,
peculiar.
right.
Here, just say stop as I go through.
Stop.
Okay? Take a look at that card.
Take a look
You'll
at
see
this
all the cards are
card.
different.
All right.
This
all
makes the
right.
tricks better. I'm going to let you place the card back in the pack anywhere you'd like.
Back in the pack. Oh, maybe I should show. Close
yes,
your eyes.
please show them. That's very good.
Close
I
your
won't look.
eyes. It's
I'm
this
looking up
one.
here.
All right, here we go, and I'm going to put it
back in there. I won't
back.
look. Yeah, okay.
I
In
shall
fact, I'm gonna
replace
let
it in the deck.
Very good. I'm going to let you shuffle the cards once. Just give
Oh,
a little
you're
mix.
assuming I know how to shuffle.
Well, if you don't, that's okay.
No,
I'll pick them up.
I honestly don't know how to shuffle. So
That's all right.
I will do
That
this.
is a shuffle you're doing.
No,
believe it
this is like if it was a dance, it would be like a Tarantella or something like that. It's just not a very good dance. How about a whirling dervish
or not. Oh, there you go. Place them in the bag if you would.
in the
Through the
bag?
sense of touch alone, I shall select your card. These
The sense of
fingertips-
touch.
Sense of touch. I've been training my fingertips for ages to be able to find your card. Ha ha ha.
No.
Okay, we got 51 more tries. No
right,
problem.
here we
I'll get
go.
right to that. Don't
It's a
worry.
long show.
Is
It's a
it- how
long
about
movie.
that one right there?
No.
No? Okay, I tell you what. Third time's a charm. What was your card?
If I tell you,
It won't matter now. We're
it's
committed.
the King of Clubs.
Oh, very good. Let me just help that. See if we do that right. That's right. We'll make the rest of the cards disappear, and we'll do that. And there's your card. And I
That was a random card I chose.
hope- It was.
It was a random bag.
Yeah. I'm kind of random too, actually.
If I wore something like this back in the UK,
Yeah.
they would probably put me in jail. No,
very attractive, though.
You cannot wear king things
No.
as a citizen
Oh, that's
in the
true, you
UK.
can't. That's
no,
right.
no, only the Queen.
Well, we'd have you.
But the Queen would not wear a king thing.
No.
No, she'd wear a queen.
Yeah.
We should one day do this trick again, and I'll pick a queen.
Okay.
Right.
You got a deal.
All right, let's get back to this film, and when we come back, I think you've got a special trick we're
I
going to do.
Yeah.
You need to stand up and
Yeah,
stuff,
let's
so we're
over
going to
there.
set up for that.
Yep.
And then, but in the meantime, let's get back to Moon of the Wolf, a title which I don't really appreciate very much, and you guys know why. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeaturesStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
This brief moment of tranquility has been brought to you by Nightscape. Relax and sleep better every single night with this and other videos from our free YouTube channel. Learn more by visiting nightscape.co today.
I don't know about the ending of this film. I mean, why would he go out and have his own bullets blessed to be... I mean, if the bloke wants to commit suicide, shoot himself, right?
Who knows?
I don't know. That's one less...
They want to take responsibility, I guess.
I suppose. What did you think of the film, love? Oh, she says that the Wolfman looked like a bloke who sells cell phones in the mall.
Oh, yeah. He was well coiffed, I must say.
Yeah,
He was well put together werewolf.
It was, you know, it's funny how they always put the little black dot on the nose.
Yeah.
I always find that to be funny.
Yeah.
No, it does not make him look any more like a dog. It makes him look like a Disney character by adding that little black dot.
They usually rip through clothing, too. So
That's
kept
right.
It all very nice buttoned down.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
His clothing was all intact, perfectly ironed as well. I suppose if you're a rich werewolf, you know, somebody mends your torn clothes. All right, anyways, we'll show this film again in a couple of years, maybe. I don't know. We need to find a better werewolf film. Huh? She likes werewolves, but she didn't like this film too much. All right, so Ken, what do you got going on next?
Well, we have the Cirque du Bohème coming up.
Right, and that's in when?
That starts in November, the day after Thanksgiving, and runs through December.
So it's almost like a Christmas show.
It is a Christmas show,
right.
yes.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yep.
And this is located at the Square...
Cornerstone in Sonoma, yes.
In Sonoma,
nice
California.
Little touristy wine tasting place, yeah.
And this is an entire performance. It's not just you doing
No,
magic.
it's many different acts. Has a lot of different variety acts. I'm not sure everyone in the show this year yet, but we've had aerialists and clowns and jugglers and
it's a wonderful
stuff
show.
you'd see at a circus.
I went, I think, the first year that they were there, and it's a wonderful show. It's almost like going to an old European circus.
That's what it's based on.
No animals, right?
No animals, no.
There's no animals, so it's just performers, and Yeah, no, wonderful,
It's
talented
wonderful.
people.
It's the most fun I've had performing in a long time.
Right. So you're doing that, and of course you're available for hire.
Private party. I do corporate events. I did a Halloween wedding this past year, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah, it was very fun.
All right, so let's take it from there.
Yeah.
To find out,
Email me. I got a new website coming up, so email me at slygar99@yahoo.com, and I will, once I get, I'll put a link to you to the website. But you can, reach me or email me, and we'll be good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Cirque du Bohème is
CirqueDuBohème.com.
CirqueDuBohème.com, and you can find out about that event and go see Ken in person. Cornerstone's a fun place.
It's a great place.
No, how would you describe that?
It's kind of like a upscale mall kind of. It's not a mall, but it's outdoors. It's wine tasting restaurants.
Boutiques.
Yeah, boutique
Nice,
places.
high-end, unique
antiques.
boutiques, right.
Very
and wine.
pretty.
If you drink wine.
Yeah, very cool place.
I went there and I wanted to drink wine, but they didn't have any fresh wine. No, it was all old.
Yeah, that's true. Some of those people like their old wine.
Everywhere. I don't know. Nice. Well, in any case, thank you so much for coming back again.
My pleasure.
Mr. Ken. We're going to have you back sooner than, 2 years? Was the last
2 or 3, something
2 or
like
3
that,
years.
yeah.
We're going to have you back sooner because you're always coming up with new tricks and I'm not. So
cool.
We need to keep it up. And as far as you guys go, thank you so much for watching tonight's show. We know you could be doing something funner like sleeping, but instead you stayed up late and you watched us and a movie, and hopefully you had fun. We'll see you next week. Different guests, different movie. Don't know who, don't know what, but don't forget, we love you. See you next time. So, Ken, this whole Cirque du Bohème thing, do you think there's any chance they might want to use an unemployed musician?
Well, we've got a hurdy-gurdy player already.